Hey, hello, leaders, and welcome to Run to Your Leadership Challenges. Hey, this is Paul Grau Jr., your host, and today I want to talk about how worrying is so useless. I mean, we spend so much time and effort worrying, and I know I am not going to say that I never worry because I do, but it is so useless. I mean, you know, the Bible in Matthew 6:27, the NIV version says, "Can any one of you, by worrying, add a single hour to your life?" And the answer is no. I mean, all worrying does is probably reduce our life because that worrying and that continuous worrying is just going to stress us out. And stress will just tear us up. Don't worry about your job. Don't worry about the challenges that lie ahead of you. Just do the best that you can. Come up with a plan and see that plan through and keep being consistent. If your plan doesn't work, it's never too late to go back to the drawing board, figure something else out, learn from your mistakes and learn from failures, and then press on. The thing is, worrying is not only, it doesn't only say that don't worry in the Bible. And worrying and fear is, I think, worrying and fear are very closely related because worrying is a degree of fear. In the book Outwitting the Devil, Napoleon Hill states that fear is the number one tool or number one way that the devil attacks us. And worrying is right there up with fear because it says in the book, do you want an identity of fear or do you want an identity of faith? And that's where fear and faith and worrying and faith, they're kind of opposite of each other. If you have faith that things are going to work out, you shouldn't be worrying. You shouldn't be fearful of something. And in the book, Outwitting the Devil, and it's a really good book. If you haven't read it, I would highly recommend it because Napoleon Hill in there, in the first part, he kind of tells a little bit about his life, and then he goes into where he interviews the devil. And he asks the devil question after question after question. And the devil basically says that he has 98% of the population under his control because he said his number one biggest, greatest tool to get in somebody's mind and to be able to control their mind is by getting them to be fearful, getting them to worry. That's what worrying is going to get you. It's just going to get you further and further and further from the truth. And I don't know the exact stats, but it's like 95% of the stuff that we worry about and that we're afraid of never happen. 95%. So if you're a betting person, I would take those odds. So I can put my faith in God. I can put my faith in myself, my own abilities, and I can just have faith that things are going to work out. And again, I'm not free of worry and concern and fear because they pop up every once in a while. But when they do, I'm getting better at controlling that because when they do, I try to recognize it. Oh, that's fear. Or, oh, that's worrying. Why am I worrying? I'm going to live by faith. My identity is going to be closer to faith than it is to fear or worry. So it's just something for you to think about today. And as leaders, we set the tone for our team. I know there's a lot of things going on now. I mean, I went shopping the other day and I couldn't believe the price on some of these groceries. But you know what? I was like, hey, it's all going to work out. It's all going to work out. And then, I pick up another job. And it's just amazing how when you have faith and you give your stuff to God, don't worry about it. Don't be afraid of it. Just give it to God. And it's amazing how things just happen to work out. And I don't think it's any coincidence there. Hey, that's it for today. coming back tomorrow because it's Super Bowl Saturday, and I'm going to talk about what it takes to be a championship team. So, hope to see you then. Until then, run to your challenges. We'll see you.